How long you got for us until we start? Got it. That looks like about a Jaden.
Welcome to the Australian Men's Mixed Netball Championships here from Nissan Arena. It is the first round of finals action here, and we're having a lot of excitement, a lot of nervous boys out there. It's the show court coming to you live on the Queensland Suns Facebook page, and of course all your results have been on Play HQ. My name's Matthew Blomley, alongside me, Jaden Hunt. What an exciting time we have ahead.
This is shaping up to be a really good game, showing very much what the youth in young men's netball has to offer.
So this is, of course, the 20 and under division. It is Queensland, it is New South Wales. We're going to throw to a couple of sponsors and then we'll be back in a moment.
So when I was growing up, obviously loved footy. All my brothers played footy. I've got 5 brothers. They all played sport growing up, and we had a little club called Kelmscott Junior Football Club. Played down there all through my juniors. I got my sense of belonging, I guess, and made my friendships. I just love those memories of playing there. Got me where I am today, so it's it's good to look back on that. Yeah, obviously the Fair Play vouchers is a great initiative. It allows any kids to play sport, gives the opportunity for them to go down to their local club, get that sense of belonging. Obviously there's a lot of kids in different circumstances out there in the community, so this gives the opportunity for any kid to go out and play, which is fantastic.
And we're back. It's almost the start time of this final between the 20 and under men, New South Wales on the left of your screen, Queensland in that known maroon on the right-hand side. What a battle these states have constantly. Let's go through the starting lineups for New South Wales. In goal shooter, we've got Josh Beattie. Goal attack, Liam Platt. Wing attack, Mick Aranmala. In centre, Jack Harris. Wing defence, Jack Smiles. Goal defence, Ruben Hansen. Goalkeeper, Solomon Howard. And on the bench for them, we've got Lachlan Gibson, Kai McDougall, Fraser Salmon, Jack Wilson and Jay Hillier Minor. For Queensland in goal shooter, Brock Attaway. Goal attack, Griffin Longford. Wing attack, TJ Toealu. Centre, Callum Rogers. Wing defence, Fletcher Winterburn. Goal defence, Daniel Statton. Goalkeeper, Caleb Sutton. On the bench, we've got Bailey Clark, Hayden Crosley, Tyrese Falau, Ethan Shalhoub, and Kai Sobi Tanman. Our umpires for today are Chantel Keane and Zach Van Hoff, and our reserve, Alice Anderson. The teams are starting to take their way out of the court as the 30-second whistle goes. There'll be a lot of nerves as these teams prepare for this match. Now, for some of these boys, Jaden, it's possibly their first final series at an Australian Championships. What would your advice be as a coach for one of these sides?
Yeah, look, definitely agree, a lot of nerves potentially on court this morning. I would definitely say control, slow it down, take a breath. I think we can find that whoever's going to have maintained possession this morning will potentially come out on top.
And it's Queensland with the early intercept and turnover, trying to score off the New South Wales centre pass.
Nice defence there. New South Wales keeper and gets possession.
Sutton just does a little overhead flick, hoping to keep it in.
Howard just reads it and picks it up.
It's arms in it everywhere, but offside there from TJ Talalui. A lot of noise already in this arena. A lot of pressure on these players.
Just throwing that ball out there. Wasn't quite ready in the circle by Nick AMMNA.
And already a few nervous hands. You can see it with a couple of transitions, a couple of the passes, not quite hitting the target they want, but that has hit the target. Platt to Beattie. Oh, just jumping from out of court. Daniel Staton unable to keep it in. Not the tallest of defenders, but gee, he has a crack.
Second attempt now and gets the conversion. First points on the board for this morning, New South Wales.
Yeah, a minute and a half gone before the first score. Often the case in any final series. Getting caught on the bottom there is Smiles. Terrific first shot there from Griffin Longford, mid-range. The flowing locks managed to sink his first. A long way from home, Staton with the penalty, but big hands from Winterburn. And first attempt there from Liam Platt is good. Going backwards centre pass very early on in this match.
Again, early minutes in this game, both teams looking to settle, get that early lead.
And we've seen every goaler on court now score a goal, sharing the workload. It is good to get the score into each of them, get some nerves out hopefully. Fletcher Bottom's been getting big hands there at wing defence for Q. Beattie wisely puts it down, trying to screen. Sutton just getting caught, pushing on the body.
And Platt can get that convert. Oh, good hands there.
Yeah, it was great pressure.
AMMNA, yep. Just trying to see who it was there.
This is Hanson with the blue braids. Being the signature look he's had all week.
Contact call on Rogers. Just caught holding.
Bit of patience here from the boys in the light blue. But intercept there, Caleb Sutton looking for an option. Struggling to find it though. Sutton, though, beautiful give and go. Down the middle of the court, he's there to clean up his own.
Queensland working nicely to break the defence of the New South there.
And the New South Wales bench just getting a clap going, cheering on the defence. The little layup attempt. Ruben Hanson begs for the contact being pushed in, but both players moving at the same time. Still very early days, 3 goals apiece. Almost 5 minutes gone in this first quarter final action. Of course, if you're joining us for the grand finals again tomorrow, just take note that each of those are half an hour earlier than originally advertised. So if your team was 8:30, they'll be 8 o'clock. 10:30 is now 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock. It's the next time slot, and the Open Men's final coming in at 2 p.m. as the defensive effort there for Griffith Longford pulls in the ball and then support in transition back behind, but AMMNA
read it well. Just couldn't quite get both hands onto it.
And just some of the finesse on this ball, they've just put a little bit too much pace.
Yeah, still both teams looking to settle. Still a little bit erratic that first 5.5 minutes in. Plenty of time left in this game.
Just patiently down sideline, looking for a lateral option that's not coming. Back up from Smiles. Beattie comes a long way out of the circle and they're trying to keep him out. There's some big hands flying across. His Staton goes over his head, goes over the head of Harris as well. Opportunity now for the Suns. Just trying to look for something down court. Couple of swings across.
A lot of defensive pressure there. Really nice to watch. The boys read it well.
And Smiles just doing a nice little pivot around to see some options. AMMNA deep.
Platt just trying to get through the contact call outside the circle.
And apologies, it's Griffin Longland, not Longford. I'd written that down wrong. Thank you to the comments for correcting on that one. And this is Griffin Longland here. Steps it up with the flick off.
Nice little pop away to Attaway. And gets the shot.
Sitting at 4 goals apiece. There is absolutely nothing in this game in this first quarter. We are halfway through. Just that 7.5 minutes gone.
Nice open space there for the Queensland attackers. Just easily transitioning down the court.
And Fletcher Winterburn and Daniel Staton not afraid to work it between themselves to get it all the way transitioned down. Brock Attaway though, lovely little shot there.
Oh, offside. Did see Attaway look in briefly. Decided not to pass it in.
And just waits for Smiles to come through. Does Hansen. Platt wants it outside the circle, not convincingly though, goes again. And it's opening up there for Josh Beattie.
Just out of court.
Those size 13s just ticking over the line. But Platt does everything he can to try and keep it in the sky blue. Sun straight down the line for a couple, draw the obstruction. And that is terrific hands there. Solomon Howard. Making a difficult effort for these Q shooters.
Nice sweep around the front there. By Longland to give that nice pop ball into Attaway.
6 goals to 4, Queensland's way. Now with the New South Wales centre pass, Callum Rogers has something to say about it with his hands. Platt coming out, looks straight in, goaler to goaler. Mid-range, lovely shot there, Josh Beattie. Love when it's all, isn't afraid to go to post.
Oh. Just pushed that out a little bit too far for Rogers' hands.
And strong contest coming from Longland, but Hansen goes with it strongly as well. Looking deep for an option. The long bounce pass through the court.
Queensland definitely doing well to apply the pressure here to New South. Do not want to give them any opportunity.
Just looking for options. Comes now through AMMNA. He looks back. He thought Beattie was dropping. He wasn't. Staton pulls it up and straight back through the middle comes flying. Another, it's just hands everywhere. Fletcher, Winterburn, first effort, second effort. and then straight back on the body there of Tolu. Falling short off his shot. Longland gives New South Wales an opportunity with the throw in. 4 minutes to go, first quarter. Just wanting a connection here, the Sky Blue.
Contact on the wing attack.
Not enough on it for Aaron Muller to pull it in, but
Didn't see it was the contact call. Again, Queensland settling slightly here through that mid-court.
and that was Fletcher Winterburn with the turnover there. And I'd said Winterburn before, but it was because there was a change in New South Wales, confusing myself. It is Kai McDougall that's been putting that pressure on at wing defence as Queensland score another one. Long ball, beautiful long ball. He should sink this one. Does. Just the one goal separating these sides, Queensland's favour. They've got the break of the centre pass that's currently working in their favour. Try and push it back to the two, but too much on it. Rogers and Attaway. Not quite the connection that the Suns were looking for. New South Wales been nice and patient as Smiles has moved into the wing attack position.
Nice feeding from Platt there.
It's slightly off to the left, but is ripped in. Rebound, Daniel Staton. Oh, just caught on the step on. Ruben Hansen trying to just keep his position there, but just causing a little bit of contact. Step in and offload.
Attaway joined the contact.
And just probably a little bit too much excitement there in that New South Wales defensive circle. Couple of penalties in a row. Near the end of this quarter, just got to bring it back. Long ball, Beattie, mid-range, turns, shoots nothing.
Oh, nice.
In a perfect shot there from him. And just connection, trying to find top of the circle. Will he offload? Looks for the step in, draws the obstruction. Umpire Zach Van Hoff just setting the penalty. The little step through there. Griffin Longland scores him another one. And these New South Wales boys doing everything they can to get circle edge.
Oh.
The hands from Rogers on the outside. He just seems to find arms in. Not a tall fella, but geez, he can get some. Longland, big step in and offload. Done that a couple of times, a little hook around
That little
pass.
pop, yep.
It's another two in a row for the Q side. Queensland Suns trying to extend this lead just before the quarter time break. Solomon Howard has something to say about that though. Time being held. Managed to pull it in. Attaway, stumbled hand, sinks it. Just the 5 seconds left. New South Wales need to launch it in.
Not holding it in.
Oh.
There's a call.
And that is one that can happen when you're trying to rush it through. What a first quarter. It is finals action. These teams wanting to do everything they can to make it through the grand final. It is Queensland 11, New South Wales 7.
this. Let me show you how to get it like me, get it like me. Cause the best is what I really might be. Let me show you how to get it. You wanna be like this. You wanna be like this.
Welcome back to Australian Men's and Mixed Netball Championships. It is elimination final time here in the 20 and under division. New South Wales and Queensland. Two very proud states that love to do battle with each other. Currently is Queensland with the brief lead. It is 11 goals to 7 their way. It's been a terrific first quarter. Big battle between these sides, and it is Q with the centre pass to begin with. Looks like a pretty unchanged lineup for them as we see AMMNA with his first. New South Wales wanting to do something to just peg this back early on. I think there would have been some clear messages at the break, and they've made a couple of crucial changes. AMMNA there has moved into the centre position. Hansen has come out to wing defence. But the big fella, Josh Beattie, just thinking he was contacted there, and the umpire says no. As Queensland wanting to extend this lead, long ball from Long Land.
Again, there's that step in by Longland and that flick pass.
It's a great start from the Suns team. 2 in a row, extending that lead, not what New South Wales want at all. They're going to be working really hard here to get a turnover. Patient though are the Suns. Little backspace hold. Attaway, his third of this quarter. 3 in a row, New South Wales. Here we go. It's Daniel Staton, gets beautiful hands and he tries to chase it down. The contact comes Attaway's way. Jaden, what were your takeaways from that first quarter?
Yeah, so that first quarter is obviously both teams looking to settle, looking to work out what each team's doing, and a nice little flick pass into there. Unfortunately couldn't get the shot from Attaway. But no, yeah, definitely a lot of players trying to work out what they need to be doing. But Queensland just slightly optimising a little bit more, and a bit of confusion from the New South Blues.
And a little bit of confusion just there from New South Wales and the Sky Blue. Just lost a little bit of the rhythm that they had in that last quarter. And this connection and getting trapped at the transverse line. But Queensland not getting quite as trapped, looking deep. Swing ball, they're going to come back top, working the triangle. Oh, just couldn't quite hold on to it there. Griffin Longland tries to retrieve, couldn't get it. This time the Sky Blue go long, but there's no second option. Unfortunate on the played ball to slip from one hand to the other. Hansen just goes for a fly, unable to get it. AMMNA rather, with the obstruction call. And Attaway, just another one, just falls slightly short for him, but Long Land with the long limbs, able to just lay that up. And I'm not even sure that his limbs are that long. It's just you can't see him side on, that they all look elongated. But he's certainly getting a lot of the action is Griffin Longland.
Hadaway calling for that ball over, picks it up and gets the shot off.
And just getting caught on the body there, Daniel Staton in the goal third, as we see the little goose step in. New South Wales, a real good opportunity here. Platt over the top to Josh Beattie. Turn and shoot. Sinks it, that's a good start here. New South Wales needed that almost 5 minutes in for their first goal of the quarter. There's still plenty of opportunities. They get the turnover through. Ruben Hansen. And it's Harris now.
Just losing possession of that ball, unfortunately.
And slight miscommunication there. But the Queensland Suns being patient, try and get circle edge. Waiting for an option to open up. Longland played it before he had it, but able to rip it back in. That is beautiful hands from the New South Wales defenders. McDougall with the second jump. But Hadaway has been pretty darn good.
Yeah, he's definitely their primary shooter so far in this game. Having scored 13 of their shots.
And Beattie, his first of the quarter. Expect a few more from him. They just need to start finding him at the post. And here we go, New South Wales, another opportunity there. And this transition is starting to look a little bit better. Smiles in the centre now. The Sky Blue just again looking for connection, this time through Platt. Gives it up, and that's a good one to give to Beattie. He can turn and shoot it from there.
Decides to get off the Platt. Wasn't sure quite which foot he landed on, I think.
And that's why they should be looking into Beattie for that mid-range. Turns and shoots once again. 17-10, 8 minutes to go. Second quarter of this elimination final in 20 and unders. Oh, terrific defensive effort, but Beattie just too strong. Draws the contact. Platt checking that he's taken it from the right spot. He does. And sinks a beautiful one there.
All breaking call there.
This is
on
what's
Hansen.
starting to give some momentum to New South Wales.
Definitely the break they needed. Definitely ball side there for Beattie. Exactly where he wanted it.
Platt looks to the umpire, takes a breath. And the shot is true. An unanswered 3 in a row for New South Wales, hoping to go 4 with their centre pass.
Definitely what they needed to stay in this game. I think this quarter is going to give them a little bit of a morale boost.
And not wanting to throw it away, patience there. But determined and dogged of this Suns outfit.
So a swing ball there over the circle and just tipped out from Queensland.
And then all the traffic on the same side for the Sky Blue. Bit too much on it. Beattie does everything he can to keep it in. Staton does everything he can to stop it. Clean first set of hands. The second one's not so much. And Platt makes it count. 4 goals in a row. New South Wales, they're on the comeback here. 6 minutes to go. Queensland 17, New South Wales 13. Huge moment there. Fraser Salmon with the hands. Reads a layup.
You can see the crowd enjoyed that one.
And casual as anything on that transition. Ruben Hansen could be casual. He had the players in front of him. As Smiles just hits the deck. A chance now to take a breath as the court gets wiped. Quick off the bench there was Hillier Minor, wanting to get in on the action. And quick transition off. He's had a fair crack there, and so has Daniel Staton. Big hands, defensive pressure. Tough ball into Beattie.
Draws the contact. And, yep, Platt will take the shot.
Couple of balks. But sinking his 5th of the quarter. New South Wales 5 in a row.
Just trying to work that ball into the circle, creating that space.
Queensland have just lost a bit of momentum that they had early on. It's all going New South Wales' way.
Yeah, the New South Wales is definitely replay. Just, unfortunately, that ball is slipping out of his hands.
Yeah, that was Bailey and Clark there, fresh on the court in the last minute or so. And slippery hands, the theme now at both ends, with a chance for Queensland wanting a connection. They want middle. Back through Clark again. Good to see him get another set of hands on it. And just being patient, the Suns. No one close to home, but Longland tries to make the connection, kicks it a long way back.
New South Wales really applying this one-on-one pressure right now.
One-on-one pressure indeed. Terrific effort. Salmon really tight on the body, unable to do enough there to stop Attaway. A crucial one there for the Suns to stem the tide that is the sky blue flowing. 18-15, 3.5 minutes to go, second quarter. Here live on the Queensland Suns Facebook page. To start part of these AMMNA Championships in 2024. Beattie, little short one, looks true. And time being held. First change of the ball that I've seen this match.
Yep.
Starting to get a little bit slippery. It is not quite as hot in here today as it has been the last couple of days. The weather outside in Queensland, a little bit rainy, not as humid. Bodes well for all of these teams. And great contest. It just falls in Attaway's hands, but you cannot say much about the effort that New South Wales have been giving. And the long side of the court from the umpire, close side to the broadcast area, drawing the contact there. Smiles and Platt.
Beattie just calling for that ball, Platt not giving it straight away. And
the footwork, it was a bit of a slow reaction. You could see the umpire go, hang on a minute, I did see what I thought I saw. And when you're right in front of a opposition bench of New South Wales there, they're certainly going to let you know when the footwork's occurred. Platt and Smiles with that connection again. Little low ball into Beattie, which is good. He's got a nice shot on him, Josh Beattie.
Just closing that gap even more.
And after it being out to quite a lead for Queensland, it's only 2 goals in it with under 2 minutes to go. New South Wales, Queensland, everyone, hands in. Arms, legs, knees and toes, everyone wanted a bit of that action. And still the action, New South Wales.
Great defensive pressure there from New South.
Just need to settle here. Not enough on it for Platt. Ends up in the Suns' hands. Looking for an option through the middle. There is Rogers.
Ooh.
Really long, deep ball. The intent was right with what Adaway wanted to do. The execution didn't quite hit the mark.
Yeah, a little bit too deep there for Rogers. Didn't really quite have that speed on that.
Long ball, bit too much for Beaton. Oh, I should say not enough. It's Caleb Sutton getting the hands on it.
New South Wales will be wanting to get that ball, but Queensland turnover, see if they can optimise with this last 30 seconds.
And that was a terrific effort from both defenders there. The tap from behind, but the pickup in front. Adaway, little one-handed grab. Sinks it, a crucial one for them. Extends their lead out 2017, 17 seconds left. Wanting at least one score here.
Oh, reads it well.
Daniel Staten, he says no. Can't have that score. Don't want to throw it away though. And the siren and whistle goes. Ending the second quarter. It is halftime here in this elimination final. It's 20 and under action. Australian Men's Mixed Netball Championships. What a first half that we have had. Jaden, what are your takeaways?
Really strong defence there from the Queensland team. But nothing taken away from New South as well. There's a lot of back and forth at the moment. Still a lot of uncontrolled ball through that mid-court. However, both teams still finding their channels and still finding that space to drive into. It'll be interesting to see what the second half looks like.
And the second half will be coming up shortly. Let's throw to some messages and join you again soon.
So when I was growing up, obviously loved footy. All my brothers played footy. I've got 5 brothers. They all played sport growing up, and we had a little club called Kelmscott Junior Football Club. Played down there all through my juniors. I got my sense of belonging, I guess, and made my friendships. I just love those memories of playing there. Got me where I am today, so it's it's good to look back on that. Yeah, obviously the Fair Play Vouchers is a great initiative. It allows any kids to play sport, gives the opportunity for them to go down to their local club, get that sense of belonging. Obviously there's a lot of kids in different circumstances out there in the community, so this gives the opportunity for any kid to go out and play, which is fantastic.
this.
This will last for the rest of our lives. Without you, there is no tomorrow.
Thank you to all those sponsors for supporting our live stream. It's so important to have them helping us out, and we appreciate everything they do. We wouldn't be here without them. It is the Australian Men's and Mixed Netball Championships, coming to you live from Nissan Arena. Elimination final here in the 20 and unders, New South Wales and Queensland. It has been quite the battle so far. 4 goals at quarter time, 3 goals at the halftime break. Queensland got out to a ripper start at the start of that second quarter, pushing their lead out. But New South Wales came back and answered it, and were absolutely determined. It's a huge second half that we've got. Both these teams fighting to stay in the action. Jaden, what a first half of action.
Yeah, it was really, really good to watch. Couple of changes looks like it's been made through both teams slightly. It'll be interesting to see how they work, both defensive and attacking.
There's the opportunity here for both these sides. Something going on that's just confusing New South Wales for a tick, but it is a goal here for Queensland very early on. Just trying to keep an eye on what's going on outside. But AMMNA here for the Sky Blue. Just being patient in that wing attack position. Sutton tries throwing off the leg. It stays in for the New South Wales side. Rare miss there from Beattie. Unable to pull in the defence for Q here. Little speedy change direction. Clark. Rogers wants to look. Longland with the step up.
He said to me, when you go suck Jane, he's got food poisoning. So I'm happy to take him for you.
Cool.
Longland, long way from home again. Midway shot there, Attaway. Oh, it's fallen short. Queensland just being patient. There's a lot of pressure from this New South Wales side. Attaway doesn't want to miss this one. Oh, the umpire thought it was in, as most of us do when Attaway puts up the shot. 2 in a row for Queensland. Centre pass again. Looking to start similarly to the last quarter. And we've had a halftime change of sorts in the special comments booth. I welcome in Timmy O'Rourke.
G'day, Bombers. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good. It is good to have you alongside me. It's been a very exciting match so far, a lot going on.
Looks like it's been definitely a bit of a back and forth battle between these two teams, with, you know, Queensland coming to a good goal lead as Daniel Stratton gets a fantastic tip there. Look like Queensland are up for it just in that second quarter, but New South coming back with a few unanswered goals as Attaway comes out of home.
And Clark has stayed on the court in that wing attack position since coming on partway through that second quarter. Attaway, though, been so good. New South Wales need to score here. They just haven't had the best starts coming off the breaks.
Looks like it's change of centre on for New South, with Jack Harris coming on in centre for them. Great effort there by Daniel Stratton just as he jumps over the bench. Just about fly kick someone in the face there.
I'm worried about getting fly kicked for a moment. It looked like it did from commentary booth. BC, that's what they needed.
He has been rock solid all week, Liam Beattie, in that goal shooter role. Doesn't break your rule of number of redheads on court, I will say that as well, bluntly. So as far as things, it's great tip there by Grady Howard.
I'm not sure he can be full redhead with how calm he's been in that goal shooter position.
Sorry, Solomon Howard at goalkeeper, for New South. As time's called as the ball goes into the corporate section of the baseline.
And the little beautiful goal-to-goaler action there, Attaway. New South Wales now wanting to push theirs above the 18 goals they're currently sitting on. 4 minutes down, third quarter. The battle to stay in contention here. It is elimination final, 20 and under division. Of course, come to you live from Queensland Sun's Facebook page. And if you're wondering about any of the other results going on, they will be up in the near future from this round on Play HQ, and certainly any of the other results from the week are up there. And if you're wanting to watch some of the previous games, check out that Queensland Sun's Facebook page. Little 1-2 to Harris at the top of the circle. Low ball into Beattie. Needs to go back to him, I think. It does. Doesn't hesitate. Beattie's so good for New South Wales. They've just got to find him a bit more, Timmy.
I feel like he's just going to be, in Queensland, it might come to the stage where Queensland might start double teaming him, and leaving Wilson to sort of run a bit of a wing attack sort of role. But again, when if Beattie's got the hot hand, it looks like an offside call there, possibly for Queensland. It'll look like Bailey and Clark out for Queensland. Good outlet pass there from Solomon Howard. Bit of refeed action backwards as well.
And one of the jacks in Harris getting part of the action. We've had obviously that change earlier in the wing defence position. Lockie Gibson. Well, he's Lachlan, so I presume he goes by Lockie.
Yeah, you always assume that.
And trying to get top of the circle, both these New South Wales players. Clear instruction from them. Beattie taps it to advantage.
Oh, what a goal.
Josh Beattie.
Again, just the control of his body to, as he's falling out of the court, to sort of eye the hoop and then get the ball up as well, was just fantastic. As Callum Rogers nearly picks off the ball there.
New South Wales, it's still 4 goals of difference, and the deficit to them, 24-20. Just patience here. And hands over, not quite getting edge of the circle, but this time they do. Arumala. Beattie rips it in strong. That left hand of his rips it in. 4 in a row, New South Wales.
Back within 3 now, New South. 8.5 left to go in this third quarter. This is a premiership quarter in now, Matty. Premiership quarter stuff here.
And this is what they need. New South Wales, they're just biting away.
Oh, replay ball, unfortunately, for Bailey and Clark. Right out of the way, flicked it back into Bailey and just couldn't quite get his hands on it in the end.
And New South Wales wanting to centre it. And beautiful drive, Arumala. He was stuck out wide, found his way near the top of the circle. Beattie, falls short, but gets his own. Make no mistake on that next one. And years ago, when you had the 2-minute injury time, I think this might have been one of those moments you would have called it.
Yeah.
Just to get a break and maybe get a message to the troops. But New South Wales, they really are coming back here.
Back within 1 now, 7.5 gone, 7.5 left in this third quarter.
And that is 6 unanswered goals to them. Queensland must score off their centre pass here. Nothing stupid. Get circle edge. Nice little screen set up from Longland. And Brock Attaway, hasn't he been good all match? Got to find it in his hands if you want to keep scoring. Platt back out the front here. Oh, Caleb Sutton, he just comes around the body beautifully. Option not quite there. And not something you often say when the option's not there when Daniel Statton's making a drive through.
Yeah.
He's such a workhorse. And just being patient, trying to get on the circle. The swing ball comes from Clark in. A little bit of height on it. The defence from New South Wales. Both of them getting in on the action.
I'd like to see Clark maybe even fake the ball in, again, try and draw the defenders, and then maybe even throw the ball in. But again, you've just got to mix up your delivery, unfortunately for Griffin Longland. Just tips off him, even acknowledging that came off me, boys, it's my bad, but let's get it back here.
And Salmon just pointing and with confidence having a little run off. You can see he's up and about a bit. 25 Queensland, New South Wales 23, just to the difference. Some of the closest margin it's been. It's never been a lot in this game. But just can't quite break that. Queensland want to push it out. New South Wales wanting to get this back. I think the offside called, or was it the contact? Either way, it will be New South Wales' ball. Now, a lot of noise coming from finals on other courts as well. Make sure you check out our other live stream game if that so interests you, but of course we'd love you to stick with us. And Play HQ will have those results as Beattie scores another one for the Sky Blue. 1 goal the difference. Here, Queensland wanting to score to keep the margin in their favour. And just getting caught on the body, Solomon Howard. Longland steps up, does he dish on this one? No. Well, not intentionally anyway.
Unintentionally, sir. Jack Smiles off now for New South, and looks like it's Mick Aramala back on for New South, the wing attack, as Callum Rogers nearly gets that ball there.
They've been rotating a little bit through this mid-court, the New South Wales boys, and providing them with a bit of energy. Long ball to Platt. Aramala tries for the deep drive, not rewarded, but he is when he comes back up. Harris, patient on the feed. Oh, maybe just copped a little bit of one there. Did Sutton. Platt, mid-range, he can sink those. They have been falling short, but that one long. And Queensland, another chance here to push out their lead again. It is certainly a game of patches, and not just the ones on the front of the uniform. Longland just trying to force a tough ball to Clark, but does manage to keep the throw in. Beautiful body work there.
Oh, great tip there, Solomon Howard.
And it was definitely still on its way
absolutely,
up as well.
Absolutely right.
Fantastically timed, just attacked the ball beautifully. New South Wales, chance to get the score back. Under 4 minutes to go, third quarter, 20 and under division. It is, of course, the elimination final, meaning it's 3 versus 4. Who wants to stay alive in this competition? Beattie unsure which foot he landed on. Little refeed comes back though, won't miss this. And doesn't.
3 to go now, Queensland leading 26-25. Really important Queensland consolidate their centre passes and put a bit of scoreboard pressure back on New South.
And the obstruction just inside the circle. This will get stepped up. Oh, interestingly, took the penalty in front of that. Got to be careful. It won't be called for footwork in the future with that one. And Rogers waits for it to open up. Longland just with his shirt in his mouth. Not sure what's going on there. It's one I haven't seen before, I must admit.
Maybe a bit of a nervous thing. Oh, great tip by Callum Rogers there for Queensland. Gets that outside handover around AMMNA there for New South, but again, great effort there. Griffin Long, a nice settling ball here. 2 minutes left to go as Bradley Clark just drops it, but luckily gets the contact call.
And with the shirt now out of his mouth, Longland just cruising around the goal line, but it is out of way. It's a couple in a row here for the Queensland boys. Pushing it out to 3 again. New South Wales, that fought so hard through the early parts of this quarter. But just letting the margin push out a little bit again. Swing ball. Cruising through. The intensity's just dropped off a little bit from both of these sides. I think there's some tired bodies. And the shirt is back in the mouth. I imagine if he wore a hoodie, the cords would be,
The cords would be up.
up and in. Attaway. He has been very good for this Queensland Sun side. Reliable, steady, which is what you want from a shooter. Daniel Stassen, I cannot talk him up enough. He had a ripper tournament last year, and he's having a ripper one this year as well. He's not the tallest goal defence going around, but he's just plays with such effort. He reads the ball beautifully and is rewarded down the other end. Brock Attaway.
Queensland sent a pass here, back over by 5 with less than a minute to go. Again, we don't need to rush the ball. You've got to apologise for one-eyed Queensland supporter here. Queensland don't need to rush the ball down here. They've got 40 seconds to get this ball and make sure then again New South don't get the opportunity to score back again when the time comes. Good spin there by Attaway.
And of course, maybe a one-eyed supporter, but make sure his call is not, despite a couple of fists going up when Queensland got the ball. This is Attaway again. They've just extended this lead at the right time going into the break. New South Wales need to score off this centre pass. Platt off balance. He is supported there well by Wilson. Into Beattie is what they need. Beattie should score. He does. He's been so good there, Josh Beattie. Queensland not enough time for another centre pass. And what a third quarter that was. It came back, it was close. Back to 1 goal. At the moment is 5. Queensland 31, New South Wales 26. We'll rest our voices and throw you to some of our generous sponsors. Welcome back to the final quarter here in the elimination final 20 and under division Australian Men's Mixed Netball Championships. Come to you live on the Queensland Suns Facebook page. It was New South Wales first out on court. Clearly fired up message to them and their enthusiastic Queensland Suns though with the first centre pass. It's been a topsy-turvy battle. Queensland have had the lead all game, but New South Wales just keep coming back. There's absolute fight from them with this early turnover. Timmy, what a first 3 quarters this has been, and what are you expecting in this last quarter?
I think it's going to be the same again as Josh Beattie rather. Just getting that good position as he always does, and he falls out of court unfortunately, and he's upset with himself too. Look, I think we're definitely going to see these boys, you know, probably slowing the game down a bit more than what they have previously, but I think it's also really important they maintain that same intensity throughout. You know, make sure you finish your drive off well.
And back up each other like that example. And straight out of play, McDougall accepts the obstruction. And this, will it be his shot? No. Yes. Maybe. Look, Attaway comes up with the rebound at the very least. And he sinks. First one, he's been very good. Griffin Longland, good that he's still attacking at it. Some big hands here and trying to fight the one-on-one pressure. You can see there that Daniel Statton's trying to tag almost Platt there. Like really making him work hard. Just getting a little bit of the arm on the way through. New South Wales mid-range opportunity here. Platt should sink this one. He does. Bit of an uneasy start from both sides, but now starting to consolidate. It is still that 5-goal margin. New South Wales, they have a lot of work to do, but they've shown they can get them back. And here's one opportunity. Just got to be on the end of it. Smiles, just a miscommunication there. And not afraid to be patient are these Queensland Suns until an option opens up. It does through Statton and Rogers.
Full call there, unfortunately, for Griffin Longland. Had the right idea, but just unfortunately for him, probably put his foot down just in the end and getting the footwork call.
And we've seen Ruben Hansen return in the goal defence position for New South Wales. Went off with what looked like maybe a little bit of a niggle in that last quarter. Oh, Platt confident with the shot, starts walking away, just rolls out. This one though, not a question on it. 32-28. New South Wales centre pass. And need to look in, they should. Beattie just off-footed.
Good tip there by Daniel Stratton. Good drive to the circle there by Callum Rogers for Queensland.
And strong body work there, Attaway. Just really used the strong, well, floppy arm of sorts that you need as a goal shooter. There's very angry about that one, Hansen. I think just the emotion that can play out in some of these boys. They're very passionate, don't always know how to let it in. But Longland had positioned himself well. Attaway, so patient. Just looks calm as anything in that goal shooter position. And that's what you need for a side. Just a calm presence when there's a few fired up bodies looking in. Needs to turn to post there. Beattie can sink that. Just unsure of which foot he is landing on, but Platt doing his job at goal attack.
Queensland sent a pass here, up by 5, so that 5-goal half-time deficit remains, but just unfortunately, Fletcher Winterburn for Queensland sort of probably hesitating his pass, but Daniel Stratton not finishing his drive as Stratton just about gets the ball back there for Queensland.
And that'll be one of the rare times you say Daniel Stratton hasn't finished a drive.
Yeah.
Long way from home Platt, but the intention of the flick in denied Statten. Beattie just trying for, oh, look at him come flying again.
And he gets that ball back. Daniel Stratton, amazing work there. Just about took out the umpire.
A little apology from him as well. Certainly never an intention. He just, I cannot give the kid enough raps. And Longland, layup finishes. Gives a little bit of wipe of the mouth as well. That's a great little confidence goal for him. New South Wales just need to find something again. Through Beattie, mid-range, slightly off balance, but he sinks it. That is only his first of this quarter. Can you believe it? 6 minutes in. They need to find him again, New South Wales. The Suns team just being patient. They've done this on numerous occasions throughout this match. Just work it until an option comes forward. Longlam step off. Yep, round the body offload. Haven't seen that for a couple of quarters now. But Attaway just makes it look like it is his absolute day job.
New South Wales sent a pass here. Nice slow play from New South so far. Just wait for someone to come and make a really sharp drive to the post. Looks like Beattie's coming out there. God, Daniel Stratton, unbelievable flick in there from him. He sort of just appeared from nowhere there, and all of a sudden he's come off the sideline completely. Flicked the ball back in to Sutton there.
And look at the passion then from Smiles. He's come flying through with the almost afro and just fist pumps the yes for the turnover. Beattie now off balance, misses. Steps it up on the rebound. Passed himself off the post or ring, or should I say perhaps. His second. And unbelievably, they've just brought him off. I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe because they couldn't find him, they're trying to run a smaller circle to see if that connection happens. But he is such a good target there and so reliable on the shot. McDougall just copping one in the ribs, but on his cause. Attaway recognises his back foot. Longland, though, not ready for the pass. Smile, aggressive bounce pass. And the footwork gives the hair a bit of a drastic rub. Statten, very smart here. Just casually looking at the umpire to find out where it is and get his way to where he needs to. That is a lovely drive. Longland steps it up, and this time the over-the-top dish. And are we going to acknowledge the shot sinking? No. We will on that one, though.
Out by 6 now, Queensland. 6.5 left to go in this fourth quarter in the elimination final of the under-20s division.
And Jack Wilson now at the goal attack bib. And clearly been given a task to try and take Statten away from it. You can see he's really bodying up, almost playing like he's the goal defence here to try and free Liam Platt. And Liam Platt, the close together feet, and that lovely shot.
Good fast feed there. Bailey and Clark for Queensland is reset to Daniel Statten.
Long land, long legs, wants a dish. does it in a deceptive way, an efficient way to Brock Attaway. Queensland, they've just been doing enough this quarter to keep and extend that lead. New South Wales haven't found answers. We haven't seen that run on that they've had in previous quarters. And the Queensland supporters really getting up and about to try and keep their Suns boys on top.
You can see Daniel Staton just sort of lurking there as goal defence, just waiting for the opportunity to come to strike. And you're right though, the new goal attack for New South, Wilson, is really trying to get him out of the game and get him out of the way.
That's a clever coaching technique as long as they can keep finding Platt at the post, because he can sink them. That is, keep Staton accountable. Like in various sports, you play this sort of isolation game, and this is one of those examples. The step first is the right call. Longland step because of it. And isn't this great to see, these New South Wales boys? This is a wonderful thing that all of these kids have at this level. They're so supportive of each other. They are passionate, but geez, they end up making some great friends across the opposition sides from playing against each other. And the fact that it was both those New South Wales boys immediately there to help try and carry off Griffin Longland is a credit to them.
So Kai Sobey Damon on its shooters. Callum Rogers with a great effort. Excellent work there.
And he sinks his first. Well done, son. And look at the little smile on his face, trying to hide it a little bit. But first shot of this game, that's the first minutes he's had in this elimination final. And what pressure he was probably feeling at that point, not to let his teammates down, which he did not.
Great effort there. Brock Attaway. Brock doesn't need to change his game here now he's on a goal attack. He needs to keep doing exactly what he was doing before. But Kai Sobey Damon for this shooter for Queensland needs to probably do his job. Hold position, let Brock Bailey and Callum Rogers all work their way into the centre there. As we call for a towel here.
And New South Wales will see this as an opportunity, given that there has been the change in that shooting circle, but Attaway's been so reliable. As long as he keeps playing his smart game and maybe just adds in a few more connections, I think he can really bring Sobey Damon into it a little bit more for some more shots. And trying to do the right thing and launch the towel off the side there so it's not on the court.
Can't leave it over there with the umpires, huh?
No, we've certainly seen umpires in the past take some tumbles as a result of water and slipperiness there. We don't want to see that happen again. Look, Aram Dala, he has really worked for these give and goes to get to the top of the circle in that strike position. That is something New South Wales can be absolutely credited for, is constantly trying to get top of the circle. There's certainly players older than that that struggle getting into that strike zone.
Oh, unfortunate there, Caleb Sutton. Probably a bit too close, drawing the contact there as well. Both players out now as Platt finished that ball off. 2 minutes 50 left to go now. Queensland currently leading New South Wales 39-33.
And it is a long time if they can score quickly, New South Wales. And given that time will get held at various points in time. Huge yelling as the other 20 and under game is over. And the result of that is Queensland, WA 53, Victoria 48. So that'll see WA through to the final. Victoria will be facing the winner of this match, which at the moment's looking like it'll be the Suns, but there is still time for this sky blue outfit. And second attempt there, Sobey Damon, second goal for him.
Nice patient play so far for Queensland. got to be careful of that cross ball over the top. Oh, just unfortunately, Bailey and Clark, bit off balance there. Throwing it straight to Jack Smiles, the wing defence for New South.
And AMMNA just looking around for an option. Seeing someone come through. Wilson, strong.
Need to start finding some fast ball in New South. Just needs to turn and shoot.
Of course, this one they can't, given it is the offside call. Another offside call. Is it no contact? The screen there, really using his chest there, Wilson. Platt, unfortunate. I think I would have almost been inclined to run this same strategy, but with Beattie back and with Wilson just fighting. Oh, getting hands in there, but it still falls to Staten. 40 seconds to go. Queensland Suns are just going to do what they can to keep this in possession. Still looking for options down. Staten always finds his way to the line. Great release over the top, finds Attaway. Oh, would have been a fitting shot for him to sink. Misses it though.
Oh, it's Callum Rogers, fantastic intercept there.
Oh, flying along the ground. That just shows how much effort these boys are still putting in with just seconds to go. Centre pass, going to try and launch it. Someone in the circle puts it up. And the shot does count. The umpire's called the time literally after. That was the elimination final, 20 and under division. Queensland going through victors, 41 to New South Wales 33. Unfortunately for New South Wales, that does see them knocked out. Queensland Suns, though, as we said before, will face the loser of the previous match. So that will be Victoria at 4 p.m. local time. Coming to you at this stage on our coverage. We'll let you know if that changes as this day goes on, but that'll be the Court 1 coverage there. What a match that has been. We've still got plenty of live stream action to come. Stay tuned to that. Timmy, I mean, you're a proud Queenslander, but what a match that was.
Look, I think New South can definitely hold their heads up high, you know, coming back from a margin that they did, but yeah, as a one-eyed Queensland supporter, mate, have to be thrilled with their victory in the end. But look, you know, the day isn't over for them. You know, tough game this afternoon against a tough Victorian side. Looking forward to a bit of a redemption story. But look, you know, both teams will be hungry, ready for it this afternoon at 4 o'clock.
And 4 o'clock is when you'll be joined by a couple of other commentators. But we've got plenty of action coming up on the next game here. It's the Open Mix, South Australia, Victoria. But for now, good morning.